So this isn't any photo magic. This looks like nighttime in the day. I'm in front of the town hall where just wow, like super duper orange black. Looks like nighttime.
Let me get this straight. Breathing New York City's smoky air due to the Canadian wildfires is equal to puffing 10 whole cigarettes. But you not. Read this for me real quick. Taking a breath outside is like taking a puff. Spending just 3 hours breathing the smoke and toxin-riddled Big Apple air on Thursday is equivalent to smoking 2.5 cigarettes, an expert warned. Michael Petroni, a pollution expert and former EPA employee, like it says here, told the Post about spending a full day outside, saying that it's reasonable to say that you're smoking 10 cigarettes today by breathing the air in New York City. The 5 boroughs have been under an air quality health advisory since Wednesday, with the air quality index hovering in the 151 to 200 range, well above the 0 to 50 mark characterized as good. That means there are unhealthy levels of dust, dirt, soot, smoke, and other toxins in the air that New Yorkers would typically only ingest by lighting a few cigarettes. The rule of thumb is about 20 AQI points for a whole day equals 1 cigarette, explained Petroni. Petroni said the city is also giving out free K95 masks to those who need to venture outdoors. The masks have up to a 95% pollution prevention rate. Okay, so we can't eat fruits and vegetables without shitting ourselves, and now we can't even go outside to exercise. Got it.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
Family, we're back. I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank you guys so much. Oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. I just got privy to what was going on in Canada, and allegedly, I'll say that. But I'm nervous. I'm not about to sit here and give y'all no fluff or anything like that. I am very nervous. I've never experienced anything like this, but I don't know, I'll give you guys a day-to-day of me. I wake up, check numbers, all that kind of stuff, and check my platforms. I probably won't go outside till about 4:35 or at least 6 p.m. But I was looking outside yesterday, and I'm like, man, it's about to rain and something, whatever. And then I noticed a bee and a wasp together trying to get in my patio. I've never seen a bee and a wasp together. So I went to go get some white owls at the store, and I walk outside. I'm like, bro, something's on fire. It's hazy and it smells like smoke. I hope a chemical factory ain't set. You know what I mean? My eyes started itching. The smell was just really strong. So I went to the gas station, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, let me look up the smog alert. And that's when I seen everything that was going on, y'all. It's giving vibes of The Happening. It's giving vibes of if you were around in 2026 and you endured the inhalation of the smoke from the Canadian wildfires, you could be due for a compensation. Call this 1-800 number today. I got a feeling we'll hear that in about 10 years. What's really going on? Why does this forest or these wild things smell like sulfur and chemicals? It doesn't even smell like a house that's been barbecued. We know the smell, y'all. What's really going on? Anyways, let's get to the content.
Have y'all ever heard of this movie called The Happening by M. Night Shyamalan? To me, a lot of this movie explains that a lot of things in life is unexplained. meaning there's secrets to the universe and to just this world that we live in right now. Now, the movie starts off in Central Park, where two friends, random people that's in the movie, are reading books, and all of a sudden they see the tragedy start to happen. You know, it's just strange stuff, like people walking backwards, and all of a sudden people start unaliving themselves. Mark Wahlberg as Elliot is a science teacher at a Philadelphia high school. So, you know, he's just teaching some of these people about theories and just certain things that science has no answer to, which is actually a foreshadowing to what the movie is all about. See, it's a famous quote that Albert Einstein said, and the movie actually introduces this. And it quotes, "If the bees disappear off the surface of the globe, then man only has 4 years life left." That's pretty scary. On the news, you hear scientists say something, it does something with the neurotransmitters, which basically is something about your brain, you know. Now, the math teacher that was his best friend, they were both separated. He went to try to find where his wife was and actually left his daughter with Elliot. He ended up finding a place to actually lay their head, a safe haven. Some older woman, you know, she was kind of deranged, lived alone, you know, sweet, but, you know, kind of slightly crazy. She weirdly gets angry thinking that he was trying to steal things from her home, and all of a sudden, you know, she tries to herself, and she did. Then all of a sudden you see this big gust of wind, and, you know, they're thinking it's over, but they end up overcoming this tragedy, you know what I'm saying, and actually becoming one. They actually had to adopt Julian's daughter, Jess, and they end up having a child of their own, you know, and I believe it just made her secure with who she actually really wanted to be with. But my theory of what's going on in this movie and what could possibly go on in the real world, we've seen animals unalived and just by the hundreds just laying down. I believe nature is always giving us a sign to let us know what time it is and what we've done. Cutting trees down, pollution, and just all the negative vibration that this world holds. I believe this movie is just the signs of the times.
All right, now, that movie came out in 2008. And it was about this wind that started in a whole nother country, y'all. This wind started in a whole nother country and made its way to the States. Excuse me. Blame Mary for that. Anyways, this wind, it made its way around the country. And this thing happened around the country. I put that clip in here off the strength that it's something about this situation that doesn't add up. And even the smell. I'm sure we've all smelled burning wood, burning lumber and stuff like that. It doesn't smell that way, y'all. Not whatsoever. And this really made me think, are they just trying? It gave me Hawaii vibes. I'll say that. And what a lot of people said about Hawaii is that it was the worst in 1,000 years. It was the worst in 1,000 years. But a lot of people said they saw a green laser. Come on, man. You gotta make it make sense. Anyways, who's gonna get your boy a bag today? $ Trap House Kitchen 1. CERN video coming up soon. Yeah, stay tapped in, wear your mask, and stay in as much as possible. If you're in the car, use your air conditioner. If you're in the house, use your air conditioner. Keep the babies away from the windows. Just keep them in, y'all. I'm out. Peace.
My father's work in the name of Yeshua. Smoke can't even see from a whole nother country burning right now. Canada, you have captives in your land, descendants of people. Father sent me to tell you last year, anyone, any country with descendants of people in their land is under judgment. You're going to see more than this. But it's amazing how quickly they're going to try to convince you this is normal. This is not normal. And you're going to see me as long as the Father wills for me to remind you this is not normal. Everything is written. This is a judgment. This is a judgment. Unless you're 5 years old, you've never seen anything like this in your adult life. You've never seen fires, drought, farms not able to grow. You realize farmers' crops are not growing. That's a big deal. You'll find out shortly. And if there are some farmers, you can let people know, hey, he's serious, we're in trouble. This is a judgment. And Pharaoh doesn't care, because that's what Pharaoh, that's his MO.